Hello, fellas. Yeah, we're back. So, I'm pretty sure you know the rules by now. We have every character from Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and they're going to be ranked on amusement, fear factor, and personal bias. Fun fact, I forgot what I ranked them on for FNAF 1 and FNAF 2, so I went to the FNAF 2 video to refresh my mind. I was talking way too fast in that video, like insanely quickly. I'm glad I've changed. Anyways, we have a decent amount of characters here, and when I say a decent amount, again, I mean all of them. How many? Let's count them down, shall we? We have Phantom Freddy, Springtrap, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Balloon Boy, Phantom Puppet, Phantom Mangle, Phone Guy, Phone Dude, the 8-bit Shadow Balloon Boy, the 8-bit Shadow Puppet, and the Shadow Cupcake, and the Golden Cupcake. Yeah, all these are basically, nothing. Yeah, all these are basically nothing. So, what's gonna happen is we're gonna speed run the first couple of ones, and then we'll get to the actual characters that are actually good and such. Here's what's gonna happen. I'll have timestamps in the description for this one, so you can know what exactly is what exactly is D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, S tier, etc., etc., etc. So, I believe that's it. Yeah. But before that, a word from our sponsors. Who's our sponsors? It's me again. Yeah, hi. I'm gonna give the exact same message. Subscribe and like the video, maybe comment, or go vote on the polls, guys. Go do that. Because as a reminder, at 100 subscribers, I'll be reviewing Chapter 4 of Puppet Playtime Safe Haven. I'm kind of getting tired of saying this. Are you guys tired of me hearing, or are you guys tired of hearing it? Oh. Anyways, I believe now that's done, so I suppose let's get into our first spot. Number 13. It's the Golden Cupcake. I don't know what you wanted me to say here. It's literally not even a full character. I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, it's the Shadow Cupcake. Well, seriously, these two are the exact same, so I'm not even going to talk about them. They're just a regular cupcake, but painted over with green and gold. The only reason this one's better is because it's kind of an Easter egg, and I like Easter eggs, so yeah, that's it. The 8-bit Shadow Balloon Boy. It's just the Balloon Boy 8-bit sprite, but black with tears. I don't like it. It's just kind of there, but the only reason it's not D tier is because, I don't know, I guess it's part of the good ending, or maybe the bad end. I don't know, it's one of those two endings, and point is, he actually does something. So, yeah, there's that. 8-bit Shadow Puppet is just the exact same thing as 8-bit Shadow Balloon Boy, except it's much cooler because it's the puppet. I don't know what else to say here. It's just kinda better than the other three, but not better than any actual character in this game. Can we move on now to the next one? Thank you. Whoa, we have an actual character next up. Phantom Balloon Boy is next, and honestly, yeah, Phantom Balloon Boy is just really fun. The only reason he's not higher is because he can get kind of annoying with your camera movements in FNAF 3, Night 5, 6, maybe even Night 4 if you're unlucky, but overall, I think Phantom Balloon Boy is decent. He's horrifying in some frames. Like, his jump scare frame, specifically the inverted color ones, is horrifying, but really, he's just kinda there. He's not great, but he's not horrible either, so that's why he's here.
Why do I see you trying to quiz Freddy? You're looking up things like how to impress Freddy on our first date?
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. So, in my FNAF 1 ranking, Phone Guy was ranked very high. In our FNAF 2 ranking, Phone Guy was ranked about middle of the road. In this ranking, Phone Guy is C tier. Do you hear the frustration? Phone Guy sucks in this game, and it's not even a joke. Oh, I wish Phone Guy was better. I really did. But there's just nothing likable about Phone Guy in this game. Not barely. He's the majority of this game, and it's not fun. The most fun I have with Phone Guy in this game specifically is when I press the mute call button. There's not a single quotable line, and even the stuff that he does say that's important probably gets swept away in later games. Oh my god, I hate Security Breach, but we'll get to that in the Fnaf games ranking, should be coming out soon. Point is, Phone Guy sucks now, bye.
Whether I should go home to study or go to the video arcade.
Phantom Chica starts our B tier, and honestly, I think Phantom Chica could have been so much better than what it actually is. Basically, how Phantom Chica works in FNAF 3 is that she'll appear on the arcade cabinet camera. Don't ask me which one it is, I don't know. Point is, yeah, she'll appear on the camera and she'll jump scare if you stare at her too long. This arcade cabinet with Phantom Chica on it is genuinely kind of scary, which is why it's higher. The fear factor really carries Phantom Chica. Also, the amusement part also grows on it. Why? Because, come on, it's the watermelon guy. Watermelon guy, you have to respect that. Anyways, Phantom Chica could be much better, but it's definitely very, very decent. Moving on. The only thing stopping Phantom Puppet from being A tier is because his jump scare is 8 seconds long. 8 seconds. Do you know what I can do in 8 seconds? Not much, but I'm sure I could do something other than wait for the jump scare to finish. Phantom Puppet's jump scare sucks, and to make it worse, I'm like 80% sure he does your ventilation when he's done, which means he's not even fun to be around. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 doesn't have a custom night, and honestly, thank God. I don't think there's a single thing in the custom night where I would have been excited for. Specifically, if Phantom Puppet was able to be accessed in the custom night, and you would be able to get him multiple times a night, I would actually shoot myself. Point is, he was so close and yet so far. Also, I know I've been saying he for this whole part. That's my bad. Whoops. But in the end, Phantom Puppet is just not good enough to be A tier, but not low enough to be lower.
You shut up when I'm talking to you! You shut your mouth!
Coming up next is Phantom Mangle. Why? I'm gonna be honest, mostly because I really like original Mangle, and I think green suits the design a lot more. Why? Because I think it's a lot creepier. Although it makes the interesting choice to have Mangle in a Phantom spot, I think it really works out. The sound design of Phantom Mangle is spectacular, and what I'd assume a Phantom Mangle would sound like, if they all had different sounds, obviously. But speaking of that sound, dear God, is it annoying. I get that's supposed to be the point of it, but there's no reason for it to last 3 to 5 goddamn seconds. Which, sure, doesn't sound like a lot, but have you actually sat down with loud noises for 3 to 5 seconds? It's much longer than you think. And so I suppose the only thing stopping Phantom Mangle from being higher is the fact that it shouldn't go on for that long. If it goes on for maybe, I don't know, 2, hell, maybe 3 seconds is acceptable, but 5 seconds? Absolutely not. I'd rather just do something else with my time and money and money. Did I mention that FNAF 3 is way too expensive for whatever nonsense you have to go through? This game's $8 in America. Are we serious? That's $8 that could go to like a beverage at a corner store or something. Point is, we don't have enough money to go through Phantom Mangle 5-second loud noises. Moving on.
Hi, Freddy!
Hi, security guy.
Freddy, don't talk to this guy, he's an asshole!
Oh.
Phantom Freddy comes in at number 4, and honestly, I don't really have much negative stuff to say about him. He's really cool. I like the detail that he's missing his leg, despite many people thinking that he doesn't miss his leg, because in both games he's in, FNAF 3 and Ultimate Custom Night, his other leg is just always hidden from the desk or the window. The small added attention to detail that he's limping in the FNAF 3 window, even though he's a ghost and he doesn't need to walk, is honestly, yeah, that's really funny. Thank you, Scott. But I think the real big deal for Phantom Freddy is the fact that you never really see him. Honestly, if you play this game for even longer than 4 minutes, you'll understand that Phantom Freddy is just not a threat, borderline. If you know how to not look at him, which is using the camera or the maintenance monitor, he basically becomes background noise, which is a shame because, again, his design is really, really cool. Plus, my personal bias has come in here. I haven't mentioned it much this video, but it is still working. Yeah, Phantom Freddy is just really cool. Phantom Freddy is much higher than he would be regularly because of the personal bias factor from earlier. And I think this guy's yeah, he's the most scariest Phantom of the bunch. Not the scariest animatronic, though. We'll get to him later. The most scary Phantom of the bunch. Mostly because of the limping detail. The limping detail is really nice. But just because of my personal bias and the fact that he's the scariest Phantom, in my opinion, doesn't mean diddly squat if you can't see him. Sorry, Phantom Freddy. If you just had, like, maybe 10 more seconds of screen time, you would have made it into the top 3, or hell, made it even into S tier, but unfortunately that's not the case.
I grew up in Dublin. I was a potato farmer. Every night I would go to the pub. I would drink ale and dance jigs. But then one day, I met a pretty lass.
Coming in at number 3 and just barely missing out on S tier, Phantom Foxy. Basically, take what I said about Phantom Freddy and throw it all into Phantom Foxy, but instead of missing a leg, he's missing a whole ass arm. And because you took everything from Phantom Freddy's segment and threw it onto Foxy's, I don't have much to say. But that does mean the negatives from Phantom Freddy also appear in Phantom Foxy. You don't see him, like, nearly as much as you want to, or as much as I want to. Phantom Foxy's just so badass, and the fact that you never see him is really a letdown. Again, this game is $8, $9, maybe one of them too, I already forgot. This game cost at least $8 in the United States of the goddamn America. What the hell are you paying for? I know you're not paying for the gameplay. This gameplay sucks ass. But the only reason Phantom Foxy is higher than Phantom Freddy is because I really like Phantom Foxy more than Phantom Freddy. Despite the fact I think he's the scariest, and I think he's just really amusing. I don't know, the personal bias is kicked in, guys. I just really like Phantom Foxy more than the others. Yeah, like I said, he was so close from reaching S tier, and the only reason he's not is because, say it with me now, he doesn't appear in the goddamn game.
Have at thee! Ah, my fucking knees!
Alright, so coming up with the top 2 for S tier, or coming up with the top 2 of our list, and these two are both S tiers, by the way. Coming up with the top 2 of our list was very difficult, because on the one hand, you have the one Springtrap, and you have Phone Dude. So after a lot of consideration, I think I'm gonna say Springtrap is number 2. I think Springtrap is goddamn perfect, near amazing even, but you don't really learn much about him in this game other than he's William Afton. And even then, it's not explicitly told to you, so some stupid people might not even fully understand that. When the game came out, by the way, not now. I feel like everybody knows that now. The design is amazing. The tattered, gutting parts of him that are shown through the suit is really cool, and I'm surprised that a Christian made this design. But he does have one major issue. He's British. I hate the British. No, but in all seriousness, I don't have a single problem with Springtrap. I just think that, I just think that he's a more decent second place option. Plus, I looked at my ranking 1 and 2, and I realized that the 2 top spots for FNAF 1 and 2 are, the most popular picks. So, plus they were both Bonnies, and I didn't really want to give our 3rd FNAF ranking in a row to a Bonnie. So, yeah, Springtrap is literally a 10 out of 10 character, and honestly, ask me any other day of the week, I might say, yeah, Springtrap's number 1, but as of right now, I think we all know who number 1 is, since I said him earlier.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time.
Coming in at number 1, I can't believe I'm saying this, the one character in this game that beat out Springtrap, Phone Dude. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna be so honest, this is amusement and personal bias factors all the damn way. Phone Dude is hilarious, guys. I really like him. First off, he has so much more quotable stuff to say than Phone Guy in this game and Fnaf 2 combined. You're gonna tell me that even one simple line of Phone Dude is better than any line in... I mean, you're gonna tell me that that's worse than any line in FNAF 2 from Phone Guy? Or, hell, FNAF 3 Phone Guy? You're tripping. You're tripping balls. I'm sorry, but it's true. Phone Dude is so much better than Phone Guy, and it's crazy because they're the exact same person. Scott wrote the exact same character, except this one's a stoner. I mean, it's insanity how this one's so much better than Phone Guy in FNAF 2 and FNAF 3. But honestly, I think it's really just comes down to, I don't know, he's a funny guy. He reminds me of Shaggy in a way that doesn't make me want to, I don't know. Point is, Phone Dude is just so much better than Phone Guy, and yeah, it's crazy to say, but I think he's better than Springtrap in some instances. Again, you could ask me any day of any other week, and I would say Springtrap's number 1, but as of right now, Phone Dude's number 1, and nothing's changing my mind. That was Five Nights at Freddy's 3 characters ranked. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna be so honest, I enjoyed making this video a lot more than the Pokemon Mount Rushmores. Why? Because I didn't have to record this video a second goddamn time. Just some quick reminders. Again, at 100 subscribers, I'll be reviewing Puppy Playtime. August polls are out, right? I'm pretty sure they're out by the time I'm posting this video. So that's fun. That's very fun. You should go vote on those because... I don't know what I put as of right now, but I do know that they'll probably be good. Maybe a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this list, and please don't kill me for putting Springtrap below Phone Dude. I would not like to die, please. Before you go, I do want to add just one quick thing to this video. Just a blooper. Yeah, I do stumble my words a decent amount in these videos, and instead of just putting them in the video and screwing off with the rest of my day, I'm going to cut them out and then put them at the end in a quick little blooper reel. No, this is not Cinema Sins. No, this is not Miraculous Ladybug Sins. This is my channel. This is original. Yeah, here's the blooper. Bye. You ask me any other day of the... Excuse me? Excuse you? Every other day of every other day? What?